I have built a desktop companion that completely changed the way I work. And this is Tinky. I noticed something interesting and something irritating. Whenever I was writing or coding or even reading some articles or books, I used to do the same thing, the repetitive tasks. For instance, here I don't know the word meddling. What I used to do, I used to copy it like this, switch tab, go to browser, open new tab, paste the text, and ask for meaning, and it used to show, okay, this was okay for once. And again, I used to continue with my workflow. And in the workflow, I used to get another difficult concept or difficult paragraph or some kind of another text that I didn't understand actually. What I used to do, again, I used to select the text, copy it, switch tab, go to new tab, paste it, and prompt it accordingly. Okay, this was okay, but by the end of the day, I used to switch tens of tabs, hundreds of repeated activities. I was lost in confusion with failed focus and archived attention. I wanted AI to help me and not I go to AI to ask for help. That's when the idea of Tinky began. Tinky is a game-changing workflow companion that lives quietly beside your cursor. It brings AI closer to help you. Now let me show you Tinky in action. I can use Tinky when I'm reading, writing, or even at other places wherever my cursor can go. Tinky works not just at application level, it works across the operating system. Here I'm going to discuss three cases. First case would be the reading, second case would be whenever I'm writing, and the third case would be using Tinky across operating system. And I'm going to introduce you a magical feature in Tinky. So let's start. First case is reading. Let me take the previous example that I used here. Previously, what I did, I used to select the text, copy the text, go to the browser, and search for the meaning. Now, what I do, I'll just select the text and press a shortcut. That's it. Tinky appears with the meaning in an instant. See, I got the meaning here. That's it. I'm in the workflow. I didn't switch any tab. I didn't go to any other app. I just got my meaning wherever I am. And I didn't break my focus and I didn't switch any tab. And I can also use another features here. I have different features like fixing grammar, translating, summarizing, and even I can ask further, like explaining. Also, there is also option for custom prompt. And let me show you how can I use translate. See here, I selected Telugu, and what has it given? It has translated me that specific word into the language Telugu. See, let me show you another example. See, I don't know what is this meaning. I'll select, press a shortcut, and choose explain. That's it. So I got the beautiful explanation without going anywhere. I got the meaning, and that too staying in my workflow. I can continue now with focus, continue reading my book without any distractions or any other thing. So, case that is writing. See, when I am writing an article like this, I know not everyone is pro in their English grammar or spellings, and I'm also the one who is not perfect in English grammar or some spellings. So, what I do, I select the text and press the shortcut, and there is fixed grammar, and it has fixed the grammar. See, um, let me show you here. The spelling of aquatic is wrong, oceans is wrong, their spelling is wrong, and this is, I think, continent. This is also wrong. What Tinky did now, it has corrected the grammar. We can copy this text, or we can also press replace. It will directly replace the text. and here is a corrected grammar, and there are no spelling mistakes here. For example, if we see here, aquatic has been corrected, continents have been corrected, and everything looks clean and grammatically correct. I can also use, see, I can also use to translate. I can also, see, it has translated and replaced the text. Let me change it again. Let me change it to different language, say Hindi, and replace it. See, it has done a beautiful job. Let me select it again and show you the different options available. There is translate option, there is summarize option. I can also change it to professional tone, casual tone. I can or I can even give the custom prompt whenever I'm in need. So further functions that I can use from meaning, fixing grammar, translating, all these things I can use whenever I want without going to another tab or choosing other application, pasting the text, prompting it, repeating the again, repeating the tasks again and again. So I've did all these things without switching my tab. I've done my work in my workflow. I didn't even change my tab. I didn't go to any other AI, ask for help by prompting it in lengthier sentences. I just got my output, whatever I was needing in a just instant. Now, let me show you the third case, that is using Tinky across the operating system. And let me introduce to you a magical feature of Tinky. As I said, across the operating system, let me open different app. Let's say, let me go to WhatsApp. See, let me type some message here. Say, I press, how are you? Now, let me show you what this trigger does. See, did you observe how it has changed the language? It has changed my message into Telugu with just one trigger. Let me activate Tinky here. How can I activate Tinky inline and press simply a dot and press the shortcut? I mean the trigger. Here the trigger was .tal and it has changed that text into Telugu. See how the trigger has worked? Let me show you. This is Tinky. Let me configure triggers. See, in custom trigger, what I have written. This is the trigger key, and this is the prompt that I have given. What is the prompt? It has to translate to Telugu, and it should return a text. And you can also give your own trigger, like say dot ask and give me brief info. Okay, I've added a new. So let me try it. Neural networks. I want to know about what are neural networks. So let me activate the trigger dot ask. See, it has given about neural networks. Neural networks are a subset of machine learning that are inspired. Yeah, it has given me a brief information about neural networks. See, like this, you can create your own custom triggers, play with triggers. There are default triggers like for grammar fixing, asking some information to AI, translating, or there are custom triggers whenever you feel there is a need for custom trigger, or whenever you feel there is a repetitive task and you can automate that task, you can come here and add a custom trigger and set your custom trigger key and use Tinky without even opening or choosing a shortcut key. And this is the magical feature of Tinky. Let me show you this example how it can be activated at different places. Let's say I type some wrong sentence. He is mm, completed this work. I know my intuition tells this sentence is wrong, but how can I correct this? See, dot G. See, trigger is activated and it has corrected the grammar. See, I didn't do anything. I just used Tinky's triggers inline without going anywhere or using any shortcut. And I use Tinky because it's simply the fastest way to get my things done. And that's exactly what I wanted to build. Next, I'll show you how to set up Tinky. Let me open Tinky. How to set up Tinky? At starting, the application will ask you to provide API key. So go here and then choose your own AI provider. In this case, I will prefer OpenRouter because it is free. And here is the link. So let me go to the link. When you go to the link, it will ask for login. Once you log in, come to the API keys, then press new key. When you press new key, just give some random name, say some random name, and just create it. It will give you the key. You have to copy this carefully. Once you copy that, come back to the window and paste that API key here. Once you paste that here, you have to specify the model. And this model, you can find it here in the models. Go to models and search for OpenRouter. OpenRouter. See, here are the OpenRouter models. You can press this one, copy and paste that one here. That's it. You can also test the connection whether AI provider has connected via API. See, it has connected. That's it. Now you are all set. Now you don't need to open. You don't need to open Tinky again. You can just use Tinky with shortcuts and triggers. And that then you can also use guides that are present in official website of Tinky. Like here, go to guides. Here will be set up AI, how to set up AI provider and how to create custom triggers. And if you go into how to set up AI provider, here it will show how you can set up your AI provider in detail, step by step. See, and I want to tell you what is the shortcut to trigger Tinky. That is Control plus backtick. This backtick will be under Escape button. That is called the backtick. So whenever you want to activate Tinky, Tinky is still growing. There are lots of features I want to add, and I love your feedback. If you would like to try it, join the beta, play with it, break it, and tell me what works and tell me what doesn't. Every suggestion helps me make Tinky even more better. I'm excited to see what you'll create with it. Welcome to Tinky.